Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to English Football Club Barcelona, your Barcelona's channel in English. Well, today we don't have many news to talk about, but there is something that I think there are two things we have to talk about, and one of them quite sad. So, without more delay, let's start. Well, as I told you yesterday, yesterday we played the Maradona's Cup. That match that we did, we and Boca Junior in this case, they did to like commemoration for Maradona's death. A match that, of course, nobody's going to expect a great match because it was a friendly match and. It was a friendly one, and it's of course we have in few days an important match in La Liga. Boca Juniors have their own competition. Well, I'm not sure. Maybe they don't have anything now. I'm not sure really about this, but anyway, you cannot expect a very important match. A match that it was played in Saudi Arabia, actually, so it made many players go there just to stay. But actually, Xavi, intelligently, of course, he brought just part of the team, the first team, the main players like Piqué, Busquets, etc. Those players who played the other, they were not with this expedition. So let's see, we played this match with many players from Barcelona B. And many players from that this year they are not having many minutes. We had Neto on the goal, then we had Balde at the left back, and Dani Alves at the right back. As I told you yesterday, it was his redebut, because Alves played in Barcelona for so many years, so long, but this was his second stage, and this is the first time he played for Barcelona. Then we had Lenglet and Eric Garcia. In the midfield, we had Mateus Fernandez. If I'm not wrong, this guy's name is Mateus Fernandez from Barcelona B. Then we had Ricky Puig and Demir. And finally, in the forward, we had Jutgla, Coutinho, and Dest. What do you want me to tell you about this match? I think I have nothing much to talk about, really. The main thing to say here, it was the participation of this man, his criteria, his appearance, his performance was far better than any other players we've seen in the club this year. I've watched the highlights because of course there's a friendly match and I was quite busy today actually, so I couldn't watch the match. But the few things I saw from him, I really liked them. He had that last pass that many players in Barcelona didn't have it. He had the determination to shot to the goal and give some corners, a corner, to assist Ricky Puig, who almost scored. Ricky Puig, that he has his chances too. That he also had. For me, I like it. I didn't read anything about him, but the few things I saw about his participation, I think he was somehow determinant on the match with his passes, he tried even to shot to the goal. Of course, Ricky Puig is not Gavi. I think Gavi in this moment is far better than Ricky Puig, but it's important to give Puig these chances of participation. And finally, goal was from Jutgla, another player that for me, I think Xavi the other day, he should have given him more time, because the few things I've seen from him I think he has the potential to be a quite important player. And if we have to talk about other players, so Dest again changed in the midfield, in the middle time. So it seems that Xavi doesn't feel really comfortable. He doesn't like him much. And as I'm reading somewhere, Dest is not really trying to. He's not giving, if not, it's not giving arguments to let Xavi count on him or trust him. Also, other players like Coutinho yesterday was a zero again. I saw few actions. It's true that the position where Coutinho was in the on the pitch, it's not his position exactly, but well, that's sometimes also an excuse, because even if you put Coutinho in his position, normally he does nothing. So, and later I saw Lenglet being not able even to follow one of the Boca Junior players. Lenglet does sometimes was a hole. We are having the same problems in the first team of the real competition, so still we have much to improve. And the other news that we have to talk about, and this is quite sad, it's about Kuns retirement. Kun, sincerely for me, was a wonderful player. When I saw him playing for Atletico Madrid, he was one of the tops in Spain. In that moment, Spain that we had, I think, one of the greatest leagues in the world. I'm not saying in the English or the Italian league is worse, but in that moment we count with many players: Messi, Cristiano. I don't remember if I think no. I wanted to say Ronaldinho, but Ronaldinho came to Spain too. Ronaldo Nazario. There have been two decades that Spain counted with many good players, and within those players, Agüero was one of them. Sincerely, I really didn't understand the way he left Atletico Madrid, as well as I didn't understand why Real Madrid or Barcelona were never interested in this great player. In Barcelona, I can understand. You have his position, the ninth, or the striker. You have it covered by Suarez. But in Madrid, they didn't have exactly a great striker. They had Ronaldo, but Ronaldo was not a striker at all. He was more a wing. Or a forward, not a striker. And Ronaldo has never been a person who tries to find the spaces, who tries to generate the spaces. Never. He's more like controlling the ball, doing some dribbling things or whatever, and shooting. But the way he played, the way he used to do the matches, it was quite good. And I never understood why Real Madrid was not interested in him. Probably he wouldn't say no. Maybe they were, and I don't know. But anyway, he went to Manchester City, where they paid a lot of money. That's why I'm saying I don't understand. In the case of Barcelona, yes, but when Guardiola went to Manchester City, clearly he said, "I want Agüero," and he was he's one of the top scorers in Manchester City. So he has been a quite big legend. A legend that he never received a gold Ballon d'Or, not just because he didn't have the quality or the capacity, because in my opinion, I think Agüero could have been within the last three perfectly. I'm not saying I don't think he would beat Messi or Ronaldo, as that moment they were the two main players of the world, but at least within the last three, I think yes, within the podium, he could have been perfectly. But he was probably a person who tried to just not generate much noise around him. Maybe he has evolved to another thing, because now with his streamings or all those things, But finally, Sadly, in Barcelona, we haven't count with him much. I'd like to see Aguero further for more time, but it's true that the few minutes he played for Barcelona we enjoyed, especially that match against Real Madrid. That's going to be unforgettable. As he said, he remembers his first goal with Independiente and his last goal against Real Madrid. So a wonderful career for Kun, and I think that he has taken the right decision. I'm reading somewhere in the media, especially in Madrid, saying that it has been the worst signing ever, but I don't think so, really. Aguero came for as cost zero, so we didn't pay anything to Manchester City, and actually we've talked about this, that he could have problems, injuries, etc. But I think no one imagined this is going to happen, and this is luck clearly. Aguero, it seems that he had some problems like this before, because if you remember, the media talked about this, and his family too. But sadly, this time the doctors have said that he cannot keep playing. Sad, but as he said during his last speech, health is before. No, health is the most important thing. Without health, we have nothing. So I think he took the right decision. He's full of money now. He can chill his life. He can just stay still and keep living. And I wish wherever he goes, wherever he does, I wish the best for Kuns. So really, Aguero, thank you very much. Muchas gracias por todo. Not for Barcelona especially, but just for everything, for the football that you have given to us. And well, guys, that was everything for today. Sadly, we finished with this news. Well, today we didn't have any good news. We lost the cap and then we lost the player. What can we do? But anyway, if you like these videos and you like to keep being on the latest news of Barcelona, you know this is your channel. Also, soon I'm going to be posting the first video of this is how they played, and it's going to be about Messi. I think we have to. It's the most emblematic player of our club, so it should be the first one. So soon you will be seeing how Messi played and how was the evolution during that decade or 2 decades that he was in Barcelona. Thank you for everything. Hope you have a nice day and see you in the next video. Bye.